Hi, hello. Welcome back. So for today, I'm going to discuss another method in solving systems of nonlinear equations. So we have here what we called our substitution method. What do you mean by substitution method? So substitution method is the way in which, 'di ba, when you say substitute, palitan natin yung value nung given sa another value na represented. So example. So we have here example number one, y is equals to x squared. That is our equation 1. Then we have here x plus y is equal to 0. This is our equation 2. So yung sabi ko sa definition kanina or yung sa explanation ko kanina, example, if we need to solve for the value of y, so yung value ng y natin, i-substitute natin siya dito sa first given natin or first equation natin. Okay, so let's do that. So we have here our first equation, y is equals to x squared. So, di ba, medyo complicated siya. Yes, may value na tayo ng y, but medyo complicated siya na given. So, let's proceed dito sa equation 2. How about equation 2 yung gamitin natin? So, we have here x plus y is equal to 0. So, this is a linear equation. So, to solve for y, so solve for y, to solve for y, we need to use equation 2. This will be y is equals to negative x. Okay, after that, may value na tayo ng y. Itong value ng y natin, i-substitute natin siya dito sa first equation. So, we have here y. Again ha, we need to substitute this sa first equation. So, substitute natin siya sa equation 1. So, we have here negative x is equals to x squared. Again na itong y, palitan natin ito. Okay, so we have here, transpose natin ito. We have 0 is equals to x squared plus x. Then after, we can factor our x. So this will be 0 is equals to x times x plus 1. Since x squared divided by x, that is x divided by x, we have 1. So this will be now x is equals to 0 and x plus 1 is equal to 0. This will be x is equals to negative 1. So we have now our values x equals to negative 1 and x is equals to 0. So now let's solve for the value of y. Solve for y tayo using our second equation. So solve for y using our second equation. So for x is equals to 0, we have here 0 plus y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0. So our solution for this, we have 0 and 0. Then dito sa b naman, for x is equals to negative 1, we have here negative 1 plus y is equal to 0. This will be transpose natin yung constant. That will be now y is equals to 1. So our solution now will be negative 1 and 1. Okay, so let's do some checking kung tama nga ba itong mga solution natin. So checking tayo. Okay, so checking tayo. So do not mind mo na example number 2. Checking tayo. Let's use itong first equation number 1. So, for our 0, 0, so we have here 0 equals to 0 squared. So, this is 0 is equal to 0. That means it is right. Then, for our b naman, this is negative 1 and 1. So, yung y natin is 1 is equal to negative 1 squared. We have 1 is equal to 1. So, that means tama tayo. So, our solution, the solution for the system of nonlinear equations are, we have here 0, 0 and negative 1, 1. So, yan yung solution natin. Okay? So, let's proceed sa example number 2. If walang question sa 1, if may question man, just write your comment. Just write your question in the comment section below. So, example number 2, we have here 2x squared minus 4x minus y plus 5 is equal to 0. So this is our equation 1. Then negative 2x minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. This is our equation 2. Okay, now let's solve for y in terms of x. So this will be using our equation 2 kasi mas madali siya, di ba? This will be now negative 2x minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. So i-transpose natin tong negative y sa kabilang side para maging positive and so that we can have the value of our y. So we have negative 2x plus 9 is equal to y. So this will be our equation. So let's call this equation 3. So let's substitute this one sa first equation natin. So substitute natin siya sa first equation. So this will be now 2x squared minus 4x minus, okay, ano yung value ng y? Ito yung gagamitin natin. Minus 2x plus 9 plus 5 is equal to 0. Again ha, itong value ng y dito, sinubstitute natin siya dito or pinalitan natin yung value ng y dito. Okay, so do not forget to place it in a parenthesis, especially is negative yung sign natin or we have here my subtraction. So we have now 2x squared copy minus 4x, negative, negative times negative 2x, that is positive 2x, negative times positive 9, that is negative 9, plus 5 is equal to 0. So combine like terms, we have 2x squared, negative 4x plus 2x, this is negative 2x, negative 9 plus 5, that is negative 4 is equal to 0. Okay, as you can see, factorable siya by 2. So, pwede natin factor out yung 2. So, we have, ipalabas natin yung 2. So, we have x squared divided, 2x squared divided by 2. Ang matira na lang is x squared. 2x divided by 2, that is negative x. Then, negative 4 divided by 2, that is negative 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so we can divide both side by 2. Ang matira na lang is x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so after that, meron na tayong this is our equation now. So this one, we need to solve for the value of x. So we have now x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. So that's it. So let's write this one as a product of two binomial. This will be now x minus 2 times x plus 1 is equal to 0 since negative 2 tayo and factor ng 2 we have negative 2 and 1 since negative yung middle term. So we can now solve for x. We have x minus 2 is equal to 0. So x will be positive 2 and x plus 1 is equal to 0. This will be x equals to negative 1. So meron na tayong values ng x natin. Now let's solve for y. Solve for y using equation 3. So using equation 3. So we have y is equal to negative 2x plus 9. So for a natin, x is equals to 2. We need to substitute this value of x dito sa equation. Y is equals to negative 2 times 2 plus 9. This is y is equals to negative 4 plus 9. This is equal to 5. And yung b naman natin, we have for x is equals to negative 1. That will be y is equals to negative 2 times negative 1 plus 9. This is equals to y is equal to 2 plus 9, that is equals to 11. So we have here our set 2, 5, and negative 1, 11. Okay? So let's do some checking. So checking tayo. Checking using our, okay, checking tayo using equation 2. So using our equation number 2. So A, we have 2 and 5. So gamitin natin ito, that is negative 2 times 2 minus 5 plus 9. This is equal to 0 or that must be equal to 0. We have negative 2 times 2, that is negative 4 minus 5 plus 9 is equal to 0. This is negative 9 plus 9 is equal to 0. So that is 0 is equal to 0. Now, proceed tayo with, okay, so that means tama ito since nasatisfy niya yung equation. Okay, so letter B tayo, we have negative 1 and 11. So this is negative 2 times 1 minus 11 plus 9. Sorry, negative 2 times negative 1 minus 11 plus 9 is equal to 0. So we have negative 2 times negative 1, that is positive 2 minus 11. plus 9 is equal to 0. So we have 2 plus 9, that is 11, minus 11 is equal to 0. So we have 0 is equal to 0. That means tama itong sagot natin. Therefore, the solutions are 2, 5, and negative 1, 11. So the solution for the system of nonlinear equations are 2, 5, and negative 1, 11. Okay? So that's how we use substitution method in solving systems of nonlinear equation. So if you have question, just feel free to comment in the section below. And if wala namang question, thank you for watching this far, and I hope you learned something. So again, thank you and bye bye. God bless.